Hi, everyone. As some of you know, on my other channel, Canadian Studmuffin, through the years, I would gather up comments, mostly negative comments, but a handful of nice ones too, just to even it off a little bit. And I still do that. When there's a bad comment or whatever, or a nasty comment, I'll save it. Sometimes I'll reply to the person. If it's really nasty, I'll just, block the person and not even deal with it. Sometimes I'll respond with hopefully a funny little reply, and then I would say probably 100% of the time they never return. Like this comment right here, shut up already. That's that's pretty mild to what I've received through the years. But anyway, I used to do a series called Bad Grammar on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. And I don't know, I've just decided to kind of move it over to this channel and just read the comments and have a few laughs, hopefully. But like I said, there are some nice comments too. It's not all negative. So let's go to the beginning. Yeah, this is a video I did on Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page, a really nice guitar book that I ended up giving to Glenn Kellaway from the basement. And this person wrote, "Thanks for showing us the book, Larry, on the career of occultist Page. Your saved me 45 English pounds." Yeah, I received a couple of these comments. I recently listened to the Rolling Stones' latest song with Lady Gaga on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, and I guess I'm not pronouncing his name properly. And I was actually last night in bed, kind of in my head thinking, "Am I saying it wrong?" So let me say it the way I say it. Mick Jagger. Is that right or wrong? Because he's saying here Mick Jagger, not Jagger. Okay, Jagger. Mick Jagger. Is that how you say it? Mick Jagger? I don't know. I've always said Jagger. So maybe I've been mispronouncing it wrong all of these years, and it bothers some people. Yeah, that's another one. It's Mick Jagger, not Mick. See, I'm even saying it wrong now. FFS for F's sake. But some people get really offended, you know. I'm sorry. Shut up already. Another from one of my videos. I guess you're not supposed to talk when you're making a video. More rock videos here. You are a angry little man. Whatever that means. This was for it was a comedy video where I think it might have been Axl Rose, and it's not even his, or was it? Maybe it was his voice in that video. But anyway, I'm not a fan of Axl Rose. And especially now, I feel his voice is pretty bad. So this is just a comment from a fan, of course. "Mate, have you ever hit a note in your life?" And I replied, "Nope, I'm very similar to Axl." And then somebody else replied, "Well, actually, he has, just a couple of times, buddy." And then I replied, "That is impressive. Thanks for the update." Says the guy who looks like a turtle. FKD, whatever that means. Stephen King, LOL. Yeah, I've been not so much recently, but in the past, a lot of people used to say I looked like Stephen King. And what is really kind of weird is my ex-wife's daughter got married. Well, she was dating this guy, and his name was Stephen King. And I guess she ended up marrying him. Led Zeppelin is overrated. You do realize Jimmy Page had a 14-year-old girlfriend in the 70s and groomed her. As if, uh, what does that have to do with the music? I'm sorry, I'm gonna enjoy the music. And Led Zeppelin overrated is just silly. They were good, but I think this is the Beatles, yeah. They were good, but they were overrated. They just sold them like cornflakes. I read a interview that Quincy Jones said they were the worst musicians he ever recorded. Now that's coming from a legendary producer. Yes, and then afterwards he apologized. He might have been having a bit too much to drink or something, and but saying the Beatles are the worst musicians is just laughable. Well, here's 1 minute 32 seconds that I'm never getting back. Gad. It's like it's my fault, like that he's wasted a minute and a half. He should have turned off the video in the first 10 seconds. Wow, here's a guy with no sense of music at all reviewing a Guns N' Roses song. Then I replied, oh no, he replied again, uh, whose comment gets the most likes? Because he got five likes. Congrats on your 5 likes, which includes my like. This video it had over 200 likes, so I guess I win. He never returned. A question off topic. How is your personal experience with the Canadian healthcare system? In the US, you don't know how much you have to pay until you get the bill in the mail. I don't even know if I replied to him because, a question like that, it's like just Google it, you know. I'm busy. What's the matter with the sound at 4 minutes 34? Why do you hide? Oh yeah, that on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. It hasn't happened recently, but I'll be doing one of my music related videos. And if an ambulance or a police siren is going by here, I duck, right? But I guess some people are confused why I do that. It's probably happened about 20 times through the years. I'll tell you, this channel is one to watch when having anxiety. Just so wholesome. See, I get a lot more nice comments than negative. But the negative ones are fun to read, usually. I wish I was as sexy as Canadian Studmuffin. See? How you know Beatles 8 not that great? That's bad grammar. How do you know the Beatles are not that great? Just listen to Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd, for example. Which Beatles song would ever compare to an immigrant song or Comfortably Numb? Don't get me wrong, it is still go do music, good music, but doesn't deserve all this hype. Yeah. And, I don't think I ever responded. I'm not going to argue about music. Like, if you don't, I I consider the Beatles the greatest band of all time. There's a video on my Canadian Studmuffin channel I'm posting today about it. But not that everybody's going to agree. I mean, some people don't even like the Beatles. It's up to them. Yeah, here's another one about the Beatles. Very amateur musicians who had the good fortune of being teamed with George Martin. The proof is just how unlistenable the majority of their solo stuff is. And I did reply, you're an idiot, blocked. Yeah, and then there's always these Paul is dead crap through the years. James Paul McCartney died in a car crash on September 11th, 1966, and was replaced by William Billy. This is the truth no matter what. And I replied, if you believe that, you are truly an idiot. I don't like insulting my viewers, but I mean, they're not necessarily a viewer of my channel. They're just coming in to spread the crap. There's something so cozy about your channel. It's slow, which I like, and no crazy edits, and you're sitting in a nice room speaking about music as if I'm right there with you. Never quit YouTube. I don't plan to. I've been on YouTube for almost 18 years. I have to disagree. I don't like Creedence Clearwater Revival at all. The 1960s was not all peace and love. There was a war going on. I did not know that. I think I did reply to this person. It's like, I mean, CCR wrote Fortunate Son. It was about the war. Who Will Stop the Rain, I believe, was about Vietnam. Uh, but uh, I don't even want to get into it. I'll get mad. What's wrong with peace and love, man, right? I think it was the ninth grade when I found your videos, and now I've graduated. Your videos still bring a big feeling of nostalgia for me. I remember following along with your David Bowie ranking series. I would listen to the albums with you as you posted the videos. I love the rank and review series. Yeah, I get, and then on Facebook, I get messages. And it warms my heart. Wow, this was painful to listen to. Money, Echoes, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. Wow, just wow. Oh, okay. I did a video recently, Pink Floyd's top 10 worst songs. But it was a joke video, and I say at the end, some people don't watch the full video. Obviously, this guy didn't. And so I would start with a couple of not so popular Pink Floyd songs, but then as a joke, and I love all these songs, Money, Echoes, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. And so he's just kind of in shock that they're in my worst list. And that was just a silly joke video. Yeah, this is about Paul McCartney. Paul has way worse ones than Pipes of Peace. Basically, anything post 1980 is a contender. But the last 20 years, especially, are all trash. It's just, once again, he's obviously made a lot of great music since 1980, but, this person can believe what they want. I like his username too. Your whole family died. So right away there, he's a really nice person. Another one about Axl Rose. You will never be a super rock star like Axl is. Thank God. You will never write something like November Rain. Never in the life 60,000 persons will pay to see you. You will never sell 150 million records, and you will never sing a Queen tribute Bohemian Rhapsody. Axl Rose's name is too much for your mouth. It is, actually. So is Mick Jagger. It's too much for my mouth. I can't pronounce it properly. Couple more to go. Dude. Yeah. I don't like being called dude. It just kind of annoys me. I had a supervisor who would say dude a lot. It's like, dude, you look exactly like someone I used to know. He had a small record collection too, but his name was Dave. Everyone has a doppelganger. And I replied, in a humorous way, dude, what is really weird is I know Dave too. His is smaller than mine. I mean his record collection. My middle name is Dale, and so is his. His full name, Dave Dale Doppelganger. So yeah, I'm just having fun with my viewers. Yeah. Are you sure you and Stephen King are not related because you both sure like to cause us all misery? And I replied, if I cause you misery, go elsewhere. I have a lot of supporters on this channel who enjoy my content. Thanks. And he never returned. I think that's it. Yeah, so that's going to bother me for a while. I hope you comment below as usual and like the video, please. And am I mispronouncing Mick Jagger's name? Mick Jagger. Jagger. I'm saying it wrong. Let me know. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.